everybody. I wanted to come on this live. I didn't do a reaction video from the meeting at the township, not yesterday, but the other day. And I wanted to just talk about a few other things when it comes to housekeeping and my channel. First, I do want to say that that meeting was very productive in my opinion. We got to see two employees that, in my opinion, was not meeting the qualifications or the duties for their position. So we got to see that they were let go. Stephanie said it best. She said that we have no knowledge of the actual work that they've been doing for the township. And if you look at the files, like even I've heard Kamal only had 2 pages in his application. That's not normal. I don't even know if at that level of what his role was supposed to be, if he even did a drug test or a background check. I would say no, because I know that that's Hinger's protocol, not to background check anyone, because then she wouldn't be able to hire anybody that's close or associated with her, because a lot of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, a lot of them have backgrounds. So if they have background checks, then how would she be able to hire them? Now, that meeting, it proposed the budget, but then they tabled that part of it, which makes sense because, you know, we didn't have the budget in front of us, but I'm sure it's a lot of items that they want to cross-reference and verify. In my opinion, this is just Vivian's opinion, I think that they should just stall out the rest of the meetings outside of other things and not approve anything else, and then let the new administration come in and really clean the township up, because that's what we need. We need somebody that's going to come in there and do the work for the people. Now, I know that everybody knows that Christopher Clark gave his statement saying that he's dropping out of the race for the supervisor, which is great. Remember what I've been saying all along? We cannot vote Christopher Clark into that position because, in my opinion, I feel like he was not ready or capable to do that job. He's a dictator. He's not someone that we want over our whole township, because we wouldn't even be able to go and give public comment. He would basically weaponize police against us. The only good thing about him being there is that it's in South Holland. But still, and all in all, he would probably figure out a way to try and get us silenced and put out of the meeting. So kudos, thank you, Christopher Clark, for dropping out of the race. We still have 2 other candidates, no, 3, I'm sorry, that's on the ballot. So we have Richard Nolan, Republican. Now, I know people are saying flip red, flip red, flip red, but no, he's a plant as well. I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it, I'm going to keep saying it. He is friends with Keith Price. We don't need another Keith Price friend in office, because we know the ties and connections that Keith have to corruption. We see it every day with Hinyard. We see it. It's disgusting, and we're tired of it. So we don't need somebody else that have criminal ties with corruption. We have 2 very good candidates that's running. I will never tell anybody who to vote for, because that's your right to vote. All I'm going to say is that I would think that you guys would choose between Napoleon Harris and Nate Fields. They both have a platform and something that they want to offer and bring to the township. And I think that between the 2 of them, one of them would be a great fit. So it can be either Napoleon Harris as supervisor, or it can be Nate Fields as supervisor. But those are the two options that I really feel like we have right now. When it comes to the trustees, we have a slate of trustees that's on Napoleon's ticket. Now, when Chris Clark dropped out, my question is, does his trustees that were running for trustee of the township, did they drop out too? That part I don't know. I gotta ask that question because his trustees could still be trying to run and trying to infiltrate the township. So we have to look at those names that was on his ballot, because remember, he was actually going to be able to be on the ballot with his whole slate of trustees. So we have to look at that and see whether or not Christopher Clark trustees is still running. Now, back to the meeting that just happened. We did some work, but we still have more work to do. I applaud the trustees, all three of them, for showing up and for voting for what's right and voting for what the residents needed. We need more transparency. I don't know if anybody saw the new payment schedule that has went out and it's viral on social media now. I'm gonna actually share it in the in another post, so just so you guys can see how the payment structure have been going with Henyard and with Keith Price, with Robert Hunt. So if you guys pay attention to the numbers, they were getting like double payments. And if I was someone that can make a guess, like I used to work for a company and I was an HR generalist. And when I was an HR generalist, I did just about everything that encompassed an HR generalist role. One of the things was helping with payroll. Now, when we didn't get our checks that were supposed to be mailed out, and sometimes people need their check right away, then they had the authority to be able to just write out a check and give that person their payroll on a official handwritten check, or a check that you can actually type out. So I think that that's what Tiffany has been doing. And with that being said, she has been double paying herself and others. I don't know. I can't verify if the feds actually did go into the township and subpoenaed any other records recently. I heard that they were there the same day as the special board meeting. I can't confirm or deny that. But what I can say is that I hope they did. I really, truly hope that they did, because why was she doing that? And then I know that a lot of people have seen the video of her and Keith Price at the Dalton currency exchange. I'm pretty sure that her accounts probably are frozen. Somebody did give me that information, but I can't confirm or deny whether or not she have active bank accounts. Now, it will make sense if she is writing double checks right now, especially since November, because that was around the time when I was told her accounts was being frozen, that is the reason why she's doing it. Now, I can't prove it, can't confirm it, I can't deny it, but this is what the information that was told to me. When it comes to the new police chief, I don't think that she has him actively working just yet. I know that he was at the police station. I know that he's talked to some of the officers, but I don't think that she put him into the role just telling everybody, hey, this is your new police chief. You got to listen to him. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's a lot of misleading information that's going out there, and so I don't want to add to it. I just know that when I spoke with my friend that's part of the police department that works for the police, the village of Dalton, he did let me know that the new police chief came in but he wasn't given any orders, and they weren't. They was not part of anything that Henry is trying to do to take over the police department. So with that being said, we have to keep watching out to make sure. I heard that the trustees went to court about that too. I'm not sure, can't verify that part, because I've been staying on Facebook. Facebook, I told y'all the other day, can be irritating and depressing, especially when a lot of false information is going around. And that's what's happening. A lot of false narratives are being spread. And until you are able to investigate it and verify it, I don't like reporting on it, because I don't want to say, well, they did this or they did that, and then y'all be like, oh, she sent us off. No, I'm going to report on what I know to be true. What I know to be true is, as of the other day, that the chief was not in duty as far as commanding them to do this or do that, or going under his watch and having to take orders from him. That much I know as of the other day. It didn't happen. Now, what's happening today? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not part of it. I'll find out. But as of today, I don't know. But I just want you guys to know that it's almost time to vote Tiffany Henry out. Almost time. I've been told that, I'm not a resident. That's fine. We'll say I'm not a resident of Dalton. I live in Midlothian right now. This is where I'm at now. This is why my background is like this. I'm in Midlothian, but I'm still registered to vote. I don't know what else to say. It makes no sense, the lies that's being spewed about me, all because of nothing. So instead of me arguing with the trolls, and that's what I call them, because none of them personally is ever going to come up to me in my face and actually tell me what I did wrong to them. So until they can tell me what I did wrong to them, per se, then they just trolls to me. They are just trolls. That's what it is. That's what you are. You don't like what I said? Stay off my page, because I got enough people that love to hear what I have to say. So to the ones that don't want to hear what I have to say, and the ones that don't want to give me credit for my role in this fight, then just stay away. It's okay. It is quite all right. Again, I just wanted to come on here really quick and just give you guys that little bit of details, that little heads up information. And I just want you guys to know that Monday starts early voting. For any resident that is on my platform that lives in the village of Dalton, Monday starts early voting. I need you guys to get out there in numbers early, before Election Day, if you can. I heard that Calumet City is one place, Markham Courthouse is another, and the other places, I'm going to get the information tomorrow when I go to tea with the trustees. Once I get that detailed information, then I'll be able to share that with you guys as well. I'm doing my part. I don't know what else I can do, because if anybody else knows, I do have health issues that I'm dealing with today. I've been in bed all day. So it's not like I'm trying to still not be able to do my part. After surgeries, I was still on it, like doing what I needed to do for the community, because I want to make sure that she gets out of office. So with that being said, I appreciate everybody for your support when it comes to Dalton, when it comes to Thornton Township. Anybody that can vote, please make sure you vote. Voting is the key to getting Henry out of office. That's it. That's all. All the other antics that we have done as a community, none of it's worked. None of it has worked. As you guys see, nobody's coming in and helping. Nobody is coming in and helping. So since we are in an elections season, we have to just vote her out. We have to vote her out. That's the only way we're going to regain control of our village, regain control of our finances, regain control of our community. It's a lot of stuff that happens within our community that she tries to stop. The Park District. How do you have a mayor that is at war with the Park District because people don't want to do things her way? When the Park District has been around just as part of the local government. But again, that's somebody that's selfish and that just don't care. There's nothing else that I can say to change that narrative. So again, I just want you guys to know that I do appreciate you guys, your support. Charge it to my head, not my heart, for me not reading all of the comments. It's irritating sometimes when you have people that allow others, and I'm not going to say allow others, but because all of them are grown and they have their own mindset. So I take that back. I apologize for saying that. But you have people that are trying to drag you for something that somebody else said that is just not true. And it's discouraging because aren't we all fighting the same fight? I've never said anything negative about anybody when it comes to this fight outside of here. People want to be right so bad that they just say anything. And they dead wrong about the things that they say. So my thing is just 18 more days, vote her out, and continue to do what I've been doing. One thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to stop my platform. I'm not going to stop what I've been doing, my hustle, whatever you want to call it. Because I always look at it as just bringing out information. This has been me for years. If y'all been on my Facebook page, y'all know that I always make videos and content and do other stuff. It's just that I never started my YouTube until recently. So I appreciate everybody for coming on here, for listening to me. I want to thank everybody that has sent me super chats from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to tell y'all something, and y'all can ask Judge Petty. With those super chats, I have bought StreamYard, so that way, and I'm not using it today, don't judge me. I still got to learn how to use it. But I bought StreamYard. I bought a new tripod and a couple other things to help increase my channel. So the money that I did get, I used it towards my platform. So for everybody that have gave me something, donated, I truly appreciate it because I'm not on here to beg for money. I'm not on here to ask people for money. I am on here to try and sell stuff. So like if you see a piece of jewelry or you want me to make something, I can always make it for you. Like that's how I really, I love making jewelry. I love crafting. That's just what I love doing. And if I have a way to do it and show it off to the public, then that's my hustle. I want to give you something for you giving me something. A lot of times people just send me stuff and I appreciate it. I'm not going to turn it down. I'm not going to turn it down. But believe me, when you do send me stuff, I utilize it towards benefiting like my platform. Benefiting what I'm going to do after the elections when it comes to my my wellness panel. That's what I'm calling it for now because I still have to put it together, just so y'all know. We're just going to call it a wellness panel for now. But again, I want to do that because people are saying that I'm lying about my illness. Just because my cells are not cancerous doesn't mean that my tumor is not considered like cancer. I don't get, like, it's in my brain. So I go to the doctor. I go see my oncologist on the 17th. They were closely monitoring the tumors that I have because I might have to do another surgery if they start growing again aggressively like they are. So I don't get how I'm getting on here lying about my illness and lying about anything else, and people are saying what I don't have when I know what my doctors are telling me. Like, it's so pointless for people to even speak on my health when you've never been to the doctor with me. You never visited me in a hospital. Anybody that have something to say about my health has never been there for me when I was going through it anyway. When I lost my mind, you wasn't there. People don't understand. When I helped Tiffany, I had the biggest tumor in my head at that time. So again, people are saying, you voted for her, you voted for her. I did. I was manipulated by her because I believed in her vision. I absolutely did vote for Tiffany. I've never negated that fact. I say that every time I talk about helping Clean House 2025, that I originally helped her with her campaign. I never said I didn't. Just because I voted for her don't mean that a year later I still had confidence in her. That's why we voted to have her recalled. People don't understand that everybody that you think is good is not always good for what you feel like they should be good for. And when you have a change of heart or change of mind, then you act on it. And that's what we've been doing. We've been acting on actually getting her out of office. It's just hard. It's so hard. It's just been hard. Even with everything. And I never take nobody credit on helping with Dalton. We have so many people that are adopted Dalton residents that have helped us tremendously in this fight. Tremendously. Even said activists. I'm not going to say nobody's name, but he's done stuff to help with this fight. Nobody's ever taking anybody else's credit. That's the thing that most people don't see. I've never been jealous of anybody because I always have my own lane. I do. And that's not being cocky. It's just telling the truth. I always have my own lane. Whether or not y'all watch my content, I'm still going to create it. I'm still going to create it. If I have no followers, if you check my Facebook page, I still post. Even if don't nobody like or watch what I put out there, I still post. Because it's memories. If anybody have almost lost their life like I have, so many times, then you understand what I'm talking about and what I'm going through. I've been strong throughout all of this. I ain't even really had counseling yet like I need. So when people be like, oh, you just emotional this, absolutely I'm emotional. I'm emotional and I'm passionate. And they go hand in hand. Nothing that anybody can say that's sitting behind a keyboard can really, it do irritate me because you don't know my story. All you know is what somebody else has said. But again, nobody understands the real me and know what I've been through. So until you know what I've been through, then you can't speak on what I did or did not do for Dalton. The fact that I can just vote means that I'm doing my part. If I don't do anything else but just vote, that means I'm doing my part. If I don't do nothing else but make calls, as I've been doing, ask the trustees. I'm doing my part. If I do videos like I'm doing now and getting the word out, because I have sometimes thousands and thousands of views on my video, and I have way more views sometimes than I have subscribers, and I always wonder, like, well, who's watching? And it's okay, but I'm still doing my part to get the word out there. Everybody that's a YouTuber have their own lane. People are like, oh, you ain't giving. I can give credit to who I want to give credit to. When somebody says something very disrespectful and hurtful about me, I don't have to talk on that person or speak on that person, because like they said, they're not going to apologize to me. And I know what I said, I meant, because I text them, so they know exactly what the issue was. And I think that we have moved past that. So we can agree always to disagree. I'm never going to just say, oh, well, that's my buddy and we friends now, because I feel the disrespect and the hurt. That it hurt my feelings. Same way when Keith Price said what he said about me and my health challenges and all of that, that hurt my feelings too. I've known Keith Price for years. The other person I didn't know. But I know who his hero is, and I know who he been talking to. So you understand that they have the same story about me. And where did they get that from? Somebody else that I used to hang with, that I've known since I was 12 years old. That's a nurse. That will actually spew out stuff like that. That's why I talk about what I go through and my challenges and my struggles and my when I overachieve something, because I'm proud of myself. If nobody else is proud of me, I'm proud of myself. Because this is a person that had 4 brain surgeries, that got a prosthetic forehead, that just got diagnosed with diabetes with 11.1, and now I brought my numbers down to a 5.9. That has had heart challenges, heart issues. So I brag on myself because I'm happy that I'm still here able to talk. There's so many people that have suffered less and that are not here to speak on anything. I've had COVID 3 times. Horrible. I had it after a surgery before. So again, I've been through a lot. We ain't gonna talk about the time when I almost drowned on a boat. When we had to get a helicopter rescue and the Coast Guard, and the boat had 5 feet of water and we was almost gone. I have every right to tell my story to the masses if I want to tell my story to the masses, and I should be able to do that. People always want to discredit you so bad when my voter's registration has always been my address. So whether or not somebody likes that I don't, quote unquote, live in Dalton, that don't faze me. I go to the meetings. I go to every single meeting that I am available to go to. If I'm healthy, even when I'm not feeling well, I go to the meetings. Ask my kids. There's been plenty of times I done went to meetings and felt like crap. When I couldn't, y'all know I just started driving. A lot of times when I was going to those meetings, I was taking the Pace or Uber. So I can go on and talk for days, but I'm not trying to, how can I put this? I'm not trying to prove what I have. I'm just sick of people trying to say things about me that isn't true. I've never took any money from Tiffany Henry, because that's what people have been lying, saying that I'm mad because she didn't pay me. I've never been offered money from Tiffany Henry. I wouldn't even take it even if I was offered it. I've never took $1 from my organization. You guys have never seen me on here talking about, oh, well, please donate to my organization. I have a not-for-profit 501(c)(3). I've been headed for 2 years now. Your Favorite Survivor Tumor Awareness. That's what it is. But until I get it up and running myself, I'm not sitting around here begging people to help me for my organization, because I'm not ready to launch it just yet. And I know I've had it for 2 years, but I have a strategy on when I want to start putting things out into the community and doing the work. And I'm still trying to get therapy, my physical therapy. I just got my referral again the other day from my surgeon, so I can get started on therapy. So I don't have any time for anybody that wants to troll me. If you want to troll me, then stay off my page. You know what's the best thing for people that don't like me? Stay the hell away. Stay away. That's all I say. Stay away from me. If you really that mad at me, and you really, I'm gonna get close, got something to say, meet me at a meeting. Meet me at a meeting, and we can discuss anything you want to discuss. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing what I need to do for my village. My village. I'm able to vote. So that's why I'm asking people that are able to vote to make sure you guys come out and vote. I'm doing my part. I'm going to vote. I hope everybody's doing their part in their own cities. Everybody that's worried about Dalton and trolling me, I hope you're doing your part in your own city as well. To everybody that has been supportive of the village of Dalton and supportive of Thornton Township, all my adopted residents, I love y'all and I thank y'all. I get sick of the trolls, y'all. We've been fighting this fight for almost 4 years. 4 years. And people are like, well, you bother Tiffany, so you just as like her. No, Tiffany is an elected official. I'm a resident. It's certain things that she promised that she was going to do that she not doing. I didn't promise nothing to anybody on what I'm going to do. Nobody has heard me campaigning for anything. So, therefore, when it comes to Tiffany, I have every right to speak out against her because everything that she's been doing is not right. It's crazy that people would actually compare me to her as if I'm just like a public fraud. And I'm not. That's not what I do. If you guys watch my videos enough, you guys know that I don't sit on here and try and solicit anybody for any donations. I don't have my Cash App just rolling through here saying, oh, well, send me this, send me that. I mean, if you guys send me anything, I even people that have just messaged me and sent me money, I ask them, can I make you something for what you gave me? I don't just sit around here and just try and collect money all freely because I want to give something in order to get something. That's how I've been raised because I really believe in, in being a good person. And you have to be able to give just as much as you receive, if not more, in my opinion. And I give out a lot. Even when I make jewelry, I've been sending extra stuff to some of my customers. If I feel like it take me too long, and I don't give them always expectations on when I'm supposed to send the stuff, but if I feel like it's taking too long, or one person, Miss Natasha, her jewelry is still in transit. I sent it like almost 2 weeks ago. She the one that sent me the tracking information that I sent her because I didn't have it. I was just gonna remake it and just mail it out to her. But now I can at least go to the post office, and because I did delivery confirmation and I paid for that part, I can go ahead and get my money back because the package is lost. I lost money on the supplies. So yes, I'm going to go to the post office and get my my due diligence. But she's been very patient. Very patient. So again, I'm ignoring the haters. It's kind of hard to do. Y'all got to understand I'm human. And I'm not just about to sit around and let people just attack me and say things that are just not true. Now, if you guys are saying the things that are real, then that's fine. But if you're not saying things that are real, then you need to leave me alone. Matter of fact, I don't even know none of these people behind these keyboards. So unless you come and talk to me in real life, just go away. I'm okay with you not liking me, not following me. I don't care. Sorry. I don't care. I don't. I truly don't care. So again, to all of the trolls, just stay off my page. You don't have to post anything. Every time y'all post something, I block you from my channel. That's what I do. And I will never unblock you. Same thing on Facebook. People say stuff on Facebook. I block them on Facebook. Because my fight is with Dalton. It's been solidified. Whether or not y'all feel like I have a say-so in this, whether or not y'all feel like I did enough, it doesn't matter. I did my part. That's what matters, is that I did my part. And I'm voting Clean House 2025. And then when I go for the Township, I'm going to vote Clean Township 2025. I know who I want to be in office. I'm not asking anybody for their votes, but I am asking you guys to strongly consider Clean House 2025. That's it. That's all. So I'm going to get off my soapbox. And I just want to say thank y'all for listening. I appreciate everybody. I really do. I love you guys. I really want to go live tomorrow, possibly. It's just when I y'all don't understand. When I go live, it be people that's always trying to troll me. I don't get it. I swear to God, I don't. Anybody that I don't like, I just block them, and they don't exist to me anymore. I don't know why people don't understand it. But like a lot of these people that come on my page, like they know who I am. They follow my platform for what? Just to say negative things. When I can vote in Dalton and most of them don't, it's so counterproductive. It's not even worth, you know, me addressing again. So I probably will go live tomorrow. And once I do go live, I'll let you guys know, or I'll be able to answer any question that you might have. So it'll be either tomorrow or Sunday. I do have an interview scheduled with, I'm not gonna say it because I don't need nobody bothering this person. So I'm not even gonna say what I got lined up. I'm just gonna say that I thank all of you that are subscribing and watching this content. I will definitely be at the meeting Tuesday just to see how that unfolds. And I'll be back. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.